Hey, what's up? Kevin here, and it's another unboxing episode. Today I have the phone by Google, the Pixel. It's just called the Pixel. There's no number after it. It's not the 4, it's not the 5, it's not the 6. This is number 1. This is the first one to come out. So I'm really excited to test it out. And today is a bonus, all of you. It's not just going to be one unboxing, but we're going to have a second item. We also have the Daydream View, which we're going to unbox, see what that looks like on the inside. I also have a few other things that we're going to unbox as well. These aren't going to be as exciting as the phone, but I also have the Pixel case by Google. This is the official case, so just kind of make sure you don't scratch up the phone. Sometimes I drop it, so it'll be good to have. I also have an extra charger, but we're not going to unbox that because we're going to see what the main charger looks like. And then lastly, I also have Project Fi. This comes with all Google Pixel phones, but this is cheap, affordable internet that you could use with your Pixel. What I'm going to start out with is I'm going to tell you why I decided to get the Google Pixel phone. Once we do that, then I'm going to unbox this and show you what this looks like on the inside. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to test this out. I'm going to see how it works. We're going to test the camera. And I'll see, was this a good investment?
Baby, I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, baby, baby, baby. I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, I can't see it, I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, baby. I can't see it, baby, baby. I can't see it, baby. I can't see it.
What I want to do is tell you why I decided to get the Google Pixel. So first off, this thing is a pure Android experience. When you pick up many other Android phones, there's a lot of bloatware, a lot of software you don't need. This thing is designed the way Android is supposed to be. So I'm looking forward to that. The second reason why is this thing charges extremely fast. Let's say you have 5% of your battery left. It only takes about 15 minutes and you're already back up at 75% of your battery. So this thing will charge extremely fast. The next thing too is this camera is supposed to be phenomenal. This, from all the reviews I've read, this is one of the best cameras on a phone. So that camera over there, you better watch out because this thing might replace you. Another thing too, a few other things that come on the Google Pixel phone, you get the Google Assistant. Google search engine has a ton of information. If this is able to just surface some of that, I'll be pretty impressed. And then the VR, I showed you the headset, but these things are supposed to go really well together. So we're going to test that out and see how it performs. The last thing I just want to mention though is the price tag on this thing. This thing runs for $649. So my wallet feels a little bit emptier after dishing out for this. But I'm hoping that all these things that I just mentioned are going to make it worthwhile. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get started with the unboxing and we can see what this beauty looks like on the inside. Alright, this is always one of the most exciting parts of any video, but this is going into the box and seeing what it looks like. So I've got the Pixel box right here. Pretty clean design. You have a nice picture of the phone. A few different features kind of listed out on the side: the Assistant, the Chromecast, and Daydream VR. And then otherwise, it's just very simple. Anyway, the case just kind of slides over right on the side. So I could just slide that open right there. We'll just toss that over to the side. And then there's a piece of tape here which I've cut open. And this thing just kind of opens up, and there's the phone. It looks like there's another piece that kind of opens here on the side. So before we touch the phone, I'm going to go and look over on the right-hand side. So here is the charger. So it looks like this is a connector here. So a USB-C connector that I could plug in, and that plugs into the phone. So kind of nice connection. So here is the phone. Let me go ahead and take that out. So here it's kind of advertising the Google Assistant. They have kind of an upsell on the front of the phone, kind of pointing down here. So if you press and hold, you'll get the Assistant to come on. And it looks like it's kind of wrapped up. I'll put the phone aside for just one moment, even though it's hard to do that. But here, I think this has, looks like some instructions. It talks about the Google Personal Assistant, a little thank you. And let's see, a little getting started guide, kind of maintenance information. So yeah, it looks like just some information about getting started with your phone. But I'm going to put this aside because we're going to play around with it and see how it works. So we'll just kind of toss that over. It looks like there's also a USB connector. So These two connectors are similar, just the ends that are different. So here's a USB connector. This one plugs into the charger. So they've really gone above and beyond in all the different cables that they give you with the device. It looks like there's another one in here as well. Let me see what this one is. And it looks like, okay, so this is an adapter. So you could plug it into the tip of the USB here, and you basically get two of these cables then when you hook up that adapter for the USB-C. So kind of, I guess, really above and beyond in all the cables. I don't know if I need all those cables. And that's really all there is in the box. So some instructions, the charger, the phone, and that's it for the box. But let's go ahead and take a look at the phone here. I'm going to unwrap this. Look at this thing. It looks very nice and sleek. So this is the phone. It kind of looks very iPhone-esque. Very kind of sleek design. You can see it right here as we kind of look around on the phone. That thing looks nice. A few things that you'll notice. Let me see if it has any charge in it. So it does have some charge. One thing you'll notice is you have your speakerphone right on the top. There's also a camera up on the top left-hand corner. Looks like a light sensor there. If I look at the side of the device, here you have your power button. You also have volume that you could adjust on the side. On the back, we have the Google, what they call the Google Imprint. This is a fingerprint reader right on the back of the phone. I also have the flash, a camera. It looks like some microphones back there. And then over on this side, nothing else down there. And then kind of at the very base, you have speakers at the bottom. So it looks like both of the speakers are on the bottom of the device, so you're not going to get stereo sound. It seems like a little bit of a miss. And then also here's where you plug it in to be able to charge it. And then on the top, one of the things that's incredible, so I never thought I'd talk about this as kind of a nice point, but the Google Pixel phone has a headphone jack on the top of the phone right here. A lot of devices these days don't have that. One thing you'll also notice, you see these lines kind of on the side of the device. Here's another one, and it kind of goes around the back. This is the antenna. A lot of phones have that today. And then also something that's kind of very, very much associated with the Google Pixel phone. You kind of have this glass or ceramic type material on the back. Kind of makes it look very unique, Google, by having that. All right, well, now that we unboxed the Google Pixel, what I'd like to do is let's take a look at the Daydream View. This is an upgraded version above the Google Cardboard headset that you can buy. Let's take a look what this looks like on the inside. So the box, just like the Google Pixel, pretty simple. You also get a controller that it goes along with it. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and open this up. It looks like here's the controller for the Google VR. So I'm going to go ahead and it looks like there's some tape. There we go. It's taped around the back. It looks like there's a touchpad on top. This is the volume control on the side. You also have your app button right here, and then the home button on the bottom. So a nice simple control. What I'm going to do now is let's pull out the headset. Here is the Google VR setup. So I'm going to go ahead and let's detach this. All right, so looks like there's a little placard in there. Hi there, get started by opening the Daydream app on your phone. And it looks like it's available in Google Play. You could also use YouTube as well. But yeah, here's the headset for the Google VR. And Google VR, you simply take this, you slide the phone in, and then you slide that up, and this latches on top. And there you have it. The phone is now attached to the VR setup, and you can start experiencing virtual reality content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this set up, and we'll test it out and see how this works. All right, well, it took me a little while to get the phone all set up, but it is now ready to go. Got my account information, all of that stuff entered in, and I am now on my Google Pixel phone. Here you can see it up close. It's very similar to other Android devices. Here I have my dock at the bottom with my frequently used apps. What I could do is if I scroll up, I could see all my apps, so pretty standard. If I swipe over to the side, I have access to Google Now, so I could see that as well. What's nice is they have the Force Touch, so if I push down, what you'll see is I have access to Wallpapers, widgets, also additional settings. Here I'll click on Wallpapers, and I'll go with Live Earth. Let's go with this picture of Japan. That looks pretty cool. Looks like it has some 3D effect there, so I'll set that as my wallpaper. There, that's my new wallpaper. What I can also do, so here I go down, if I scroll up from the dock, I could see all my different Google apps. So I have my Gmail, my Chrome, my Drive, Hangouts, all that good stuff, Google Maps. So everything is there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test out the camera. Let's see how good it works. Here right on my dock I have the camera icon. I'll click on there. Allow the use of the location. Sure, I'll go in. So here we go. What I'm going to do, it looks like the navigation is pretty easier. Here's a menu where you could you have some different options like slow-mo, lens blur, all that stuff. What I want to do though is I'm going to turn on, I'm going to swipe left for video. So here you can toggle back and forth between photos and video. So I'll turn on the video here. Let's see how this works. All right, so the video is on. I'm going to walk around the room. Let's see how stable this is. So right now I'm just walking, got kind of an unsteady hand. This is pretty stable video. Look at this. Here I'm going to focus on me, and we're going to walk back. This is pretty impressive and stable video. Not bad for a phone. And this is 4K video, so it records top quality video. Here you can see my camera setup. Have another camera over there. I'm also going to try just taking some photos. Let's see what they look like. Here's just a photo of the room. Take another one, and it's dark outside. I'll take a picture of what it looks like outside. And here's the front camera. I'm also going to try out the front video. So this is testing out the front camera right now. We're trying some video. I just want to see what this looks like. So you can see this. The front camera is not quite as good as the back camera, but let's test it out, see how it looks. Well, that's a camera capability. It's supposed to be best in class. We'll check out these pictures and see what they look like. The next thing I want to show too is the Google Imprint. It's a very quick way to unlock your phone. Let me try putting my finger on there. Boom, there it goes. Pops right up. So here I can turn it off. I'll just tap on the Imprint again. That's a pretty good response time to get into your phone. Pretty comparable to what you find on the iPhone and other devices to unlock your device. All right, let's check out how the Google Assistant works. Okay, Google, what do you think about Cortana?
Full respect. Being an assistant isn't easy.
Oh, nice words. What do you think about Siri?
I don't understand.
What do you think of Siri?
She seems funny.
What do you think of Alexa?
She seems pretty smart.
All right. Well, so the Google Assistant seems pretty solid. You could ask it, what can you do, and it'll tell you all the different things it could do. All right, so I got the VR headset, got the phone inside there. You simply slide the phone into the headset, and then this wraps around your head. I also have a controller so you can interact with the screen while you have the headset on. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on and let's test it out. Right now I'm in the cockpit of an airplane, and we are taking off. It's a pretty cool experience. You could spin around, see what the surrounding looks like. Lots of different apps. You have the YouTube app where you could see lots of different content. There are also games that you could play in 3D. Damn, that is cool. Like being able to put your phone into a VR goggles and then being able to get a 3D experience. Pretty impressive. I'm really impressed by the tech. All right, well, that was the unboxing of the Google Pixel phone. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. That way you'll get a notification anytime future content like this comes out. And also, if you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up. And hey, I'll see you next time for another unboxing episode. See you later.